Joe Rogan breaks down in tears over death of Anthony Bourdain. Popular podcast host and comedian Joe Rogan recently got emotional while reflecting on the late Anthony Bourdain during a heartfelt moment on his show, The Joe Rogan Experience. In a conversation with a guest, Rogan opened up about how deeply Bourdain's death in 2018 affected him, eventually breaking down in tears as he spoke about the loss. The emotional moment happened during a discussion about influential public figures and how some of the most admired people often battle their own private struggles. As Rogan remembered Bourdain, his voice began to crack and his eyes welled up with tears. He admitted that he still hasn't fully come to terms with the famous chef and travel documentarian's passing. Rogan called Bourdain one of the real ones, praising his authenticity, intelligence, and fearless exploration of cultures around the world. He expressed admiration for how Bourdain could connect with people from all walks of life, regardless of background or beliefs. According to Rogan, Bourdain had a rare gift of empathy and understanding that made his storytelling powerful and genuine. As the conversation continued, Rogan shared that Bourdain's death felt personal to him, even though they weren't close friends. He said Bourdain represented a certain kind of honest, rebellious spirit that resonated deeply with him and many others. His passing, Rogan explained, left a void in the world of media and travel that no one has quite been able to fill. Rogan also spoke candidly about mental health and the silent battles many people face behind the scenes. He said Bourdain's suicide was a painful reminder that success, fame, and talent don't protect someone from inner turmoil. Rogan urged listeners to check in on their loved ones and be more open about emotional struggles, adding that people often suffer in silence. The podcast host has talked about Bourdain before, but this moment stood out for its raw emotion and vulnerability. Fans of the show quickly responded online, praising Rogan for opening up and showing a more sensitive side. Many shared their own stories of how Bourdain impacted their lives, from inspiring them to travel to helping them feel seen and understood. Anthony Bourdain, best known for his shows Parts Unknown and No Reservations, died by suicide in 2018 at the age of 61. His death shocked fans and colleagues around the world as he was still actively working and seemingly at the peak of his career. In the years since, Bourdain's legacy has continued to influence the food and travel industries as well as mental health discussions. Joe Rogan's emotional tribute is a powerful reminder of how deeply Bourdain touched people, even those who never met him. His words echo the sentiment of many who still mourn the loss of a man who brought the world a little closer together through food, culture, and curiosity.